Hoffmeyer, you're the sustainability director of Carlsberg, and you have been involved for a long time in the development of the paper bottle that you have sort of a release of today with the new company, the new community for this. What can you say about the travel so far?
Yeah, so basically, as you know, we launched the vision in 2015 to create a paper-based, bio-based, biodegradable bottle. And we at the same time also said that we don't know exactly how to get there, but we know as a direction we want to go, and that we needed new partners, we needed new skills to actually do it. And that was what we said in 15. At the same time, we cooperated with the Danish Technical University and EcoXpac, driven by the Innovation Fund Denmark, to start working on the most important part of the fiber bottle, which is the fibers and the mold, the 3D molded structure that was the most important part of the vision. But during the years of development, we could also see that we needed other partners to join us, especially on barrier materials, because this is an area that is incredibly difficult. It is also the one that is as important as the outside barrier. But we wanted new partners to come in. And today, we're actually standing in a situation where you can say mission accomplished, because now we have Alpla, we have Billund Korsnäs, who together actually has the competencies to actually drive the bottle from a vision to something real in the hands of the consumers. So this is a really great day for the paper bottle development, and it's a really great day for Alpla and Billund Korsnäs that they are now in charge of a company called the Paper Bottle Company.
Yeah, because they are the owner of the company, aren't they?
That is correct.
But what is the status of the fiber bottle today?
So basically today we had three key messages that we came out with. Number one is now there's a company, Paboco, that will create this bottle and make the vision come alive. Number two is we have a community of pioneers. So L'Oreal, Coca-Cola, the Absolute Company, and us will cooperate to make it come alive. And number three is that we wanted to show how far we were with creating the bottle. And that is why today we have actually had beer out of a green fiber bottle. It is not the final vision, because it does still contain a polymer barrier. So we have two different versions today. One is with a recycled PET polymer barrier, a thin one, and the other one is with a PEF, a bio-based polymer material inside. The reason that we wanted to show you where we were is that, first of all, it can now contain beer, which is pretty important for us. And secondly, to show you that we're turning every stone in order to find the needed solutions to make the vision come alive. We've taken great steps, but we're not there yet.
You talked about the bioplastic coating, for example, the PEF. Is that the right way to go in the future?
So for now, we think it's an option. Having a bio-based barrier means that this bottle, we can actually say, is 100% bio-based. It should be recycled, of course, but the future version might be with a different barrier. So we think it is an important step on the way. And by the way, as we also saw during today's presentations, even though you have radical innovations, you need to take steps towards the final end product in order to get there. So the next couple of years we will use to test these barrier solutions to see how the consumers react to them whilst we're developing the next version. But there cannot be a vision without the steps towards it. And that's what we're also showing today.
Good. And you said it's a bio-based bottle, but you still have a metal cap, don't you?
Yes. So when we say it's bio-based, we basically mean what is left after you've removed the cap. And a metal cap is pretty widespread within the industry, and it is not something that will stay with the bottle after it has been taken off. So therefore, the body will be fully bio-based, and that's what we mean when we say that.
I know when we met before that you said that you're also looking at making the cap in a bio-based material. Is that still an option?
Yes, of course. And that's also to say that there's a difference between where we are now and where we want to be. And I think that's absolutely clear, that we're working on every single part of the bottle. And you, more than anyone, will understand and know how many different things have to work together on this. So for today's prototype, we couldn't create a fiber-based bottle that would maintain the high quality of the beer and prevent oxygen ingress. But in the future, for sure.
On a presentation earlier, you mentioned like a time scale of 10 years. Is that what we have to look for before we will see the bottle on the market?
So the timeline of 10 years was because I was asked a question that related to 2030. And what I said was that we expect that the Green Fibre Bottle will contribute to reducing our carbon footprint towards 2030, where we actually also have a reduction target of 30%. So that was the point I made in the panel. What we can say is that now, over the coming years, we will be testing our prototypes whilst we're working on the final vision, and we're looking to really scale up the production at the speed at which Paboco is also able to deliver bottles. It's not just up to Carlsberg, L'Oreal, Coca-Cola, or Absolut. It's also up to Paboco company now to keep developing, sharing knowledge between the partners in order to reach the vision.
Okay, and talking about the speed, will it be possible to produce these kind of bottles at the same speed as a PET bottle, for example?
So I cannot go into the technical details, but of course our aim is that it will be industrial and financially viable. And that means that we will need to produce these bottles at a high speed. But whether it's exactly the same as a PET bottle, I will let other more technical people explain that at a later stage.
But you're a sustainability director. Then I have to ask you maybe a tricky question. What about the LCA of a bottle like this? If you compare that with a PET bottle, is this really better from an environmental point of view if you take it from an LCA point of view?
So basically what we've said all the time is that our aim with the Green Fibre Bottle is that it will be at the same level LCA-wise, so total quantified environmental impact, as our best performing packaging. And our best performing packaging is the refillable glass bottle. Well, in fact, a draft beer is better, but that goes without saying that has much less material per pint of beer. So our aim is that it will hit the same low environmental footprint as the refillable glass bottle. And we believe that with the technology and also with the benefits of responsible forestry and responsibly sourced wood fibers, we believe we can get there. And that is still the vision of this project.
Okay, thank you, Simon. I think there will be many reasons to talk with you in the future also. So good luck with the process.
Thank you very much.